Hello, readers, and thank you for joining me for another vocabulary lesson. This week we are on MyView Literacy, Unit 2, Lesson 5. We actually have two texts this week, the weird and wonderful Echidna and the very peculiar Platypus. For our vocabulary, we're going to follow our same routine. We're going to say the word. We're going to give the definition. I'm going to try to give a sentence kind of giving a little bit extra information. I'm going to pull a sentence from the text that uses that word. I'm going to show a picture to show what it looks like. I'm going to give some synonyms, some antonyms, and then I'm going to have a think about it question. During that think about it question, you may pause the video and think about it or talk about it with a partner or group. Let's get started. Our first word is unique. According to the text, unique means unusual, unlike anything else. Something that is unique is the only one of its kind. From the text, Australia is home to some of the most unique animals on Earth. Some synonyms, words that mean the same, would be special, uncommon, rare, one of a kind, or different. Some antonyms, words that mean the opposite, might be common, ordinary, typical, usual, or regular. What do you think? Why is it important to recognize things that are unique? Can you think of something or someone that is unique and explain what makes them special? And you may pause the video here if you'd like. Our next word is adaptations. According to the text, adaptations are changes that make a plant or animal better suited to an environment. In the picture, we see an anteater. His long snout and long tongue is an adaptation that helps him get insects from inside of beds or logs. Adaptation is the act of changing something or changing your behavior to make it suitable for a new purpose or situation. From the text, several adaptations have helped them survive. Some synonyms, words that mean the same, would be adjustment, change, modification, alteration. Some antonyms, words that mean the opposite, might be inflexibility, resistance, stagnation, or rigidity. What do you think? How do you think animals use adaptations to survive in different environments? And can you give an example of an animal that has a special adaptation? And again, you may pause the video here if you'd like. Our next word is monotremes. According to the text, monotremes are animals that are mammals, but they lay eggs. We see here the platypus. A platypus is a monotreme that lays eggs. From the text, the Echidna belongs to a special group of mammals known as monotremes. Our sentence that explains it, monotremes are a small group of egg-laying mammals. The most well-known monotremes are the platypus and the three types of Echidna. I couldn't really find synonyms, antonyms, but this was the best explanation. The opposite of a monotreme would be placental mammals. They give birth to live young that have developed inside their mother's body. That'd be like you or me. The next would be marsupials, who give birth to live young that continue developing in a pouch, and that would be like a kangaroo or a koala. What do you think? Why do you think monotremes like the platypus and echidna are special compared to other mammals that give birth to live young? And you may pause the video here. Our next word is burrow. According to the text, burrow means dig a hole. As a noun, a burrow is a tunnel or hole in the ground that is dug by an animal, such as a rabbit. As a verb, if an animal burrows into the ground or into a surface, it moves through it by making a tunnel or hole. And here we can see an animal digging a burrow into the ground. In the text, it says, in seconds, the small mammal can burrow almost completely into the earth. Some synonyms might be den, hole, nest, tunnel, dig, excavate, or hollow out. And I use nouns and verbs, synonyms and antonyms. Some antonyms might be surface, open area, fill in, cover, or close up. What do you think? Why do you think animals choose to live in burrows instead of staying out in the open? Again, you may pause the video here. And our last word is sense. Sense, according to the text, means related to sight, sound, touch, taste, or smell. Here we see a picture of a young lady who is using her sense of smell to appreciate some flowers. As a noun, your senses are the physical abilities of sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste. As a verb, if you sense something, you become aware of it, or you realize it, although it is not very obvious. From the text, it, the platypus bill, serves as a platypus sense organ when under the water. Some synonyms would be awareness, perception, understanding, or feeling. Some antonyms would be confusion, unawareness, ignorance, or misunderstanding. What do you think? How do our senses help us understand the world around us? And why is it important to pay attention to them? And again, you may pause the video here. It is the last word. Thank you for staying to the end. And until next time, happy reading.